Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to begin by giving all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rocha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who do rule well. Peace, blessing to the sincere Akim. Many the elect gradually pushing this through 24 corners of the youth, giving all diligence to make the calling and election sure. Alright, this is the brother Kwana from the great millstone camp, Trinidad. Coming once again to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing to do a lesson. It be edifying. Alright, and today signifies a great day, I would say, concerning prophecies. April the 8th signifies a day that is going to have a sign in the heaven, alright, over in the land of Babylon. Alright, and it's going to be a great thing to behold that the signs of the Lord or the prophecies of the Lord, alright, is coming to pass. Alright, and with these things being made manifest, alright, a lot of things going to happen, which things already happening. Alright, turmoil on the four corners of the earth, earthquakes in Babylon in diverse places, alright, floods, fires, alright, all these things taking place, lack of food, alright, like what happening right now over in Haiti, alright, there is them Levites over there. That is fulfilling prophecy. That is a sign of Jacob trouble. Alright, so without further ado, we're just going to touch on some precepts, Lord willing, to be edifying. Today's 2nd Ezra chapter 9, in verse 1, reading down, it says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. Alright, then shalt thou understand. Understand what? That the coming of the Lord is nigh. Alright, with these signs that being made manifest day to day, alright, the signs that the Lord is nigh. So just want to make a quick plug in the book of Acts. Acts chapter 2 and verses 19. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire, vapor of smoke. Alright. And if you see what we know in the world right now, you know, surely indeed you understand that these things were happening. Alright. It's prophecy that come from the Bible. Alright. This is biblical life we live in, as some people like to use the phrase and say, that was biblical days. We never stop live in biblical days. Alright. And once you understand that, you're going to be more observant or more occupied in what the scripture says, because things going to get real rough out here. A lot of these people going to get catch, or going to get caught unexpected. All right, not knowing what to do, not knowing which direction to turn to. All right, and this is how Shalak. Shalom. Shalom. Hey, Salakia. Lord does work marvelous, yes? Yeah, Salak. So continuing, alright. These people gonna get caught, alright, with the pants down, not understanding or not knowing which direction or which angle to turn to. Alright, with these things that gonna be made manifest, alright, like Jacob trouble the world, by extension going to experience a temptation. Alright, the scripture talks about it as the hour of temptation in the book of Revelation. Alright, within days they're going to come with the RFID microchip, they're going to cut off your food supply, your water supply. Basically, they're going to besiege the city. Alright, these is the times that we're living in. We never stop live in biblical times. And these signs that you're seeing in the heaven, alright, are made manifest. Alright, are made manifest that all will know on that day when he returns. But the elect understand what is taking place. Alright, so this is continuing. It says, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the people in the world. Alright, and let's examine, let's examine what is happening on the four corners of the earth, and tell me if this not dealing with prophecies. And this is why the Lord said he revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophets. Alright? If you ain't a prophet, you ain't gonna understand what is happening. But when the prophets speak unto you, alright, if the Most High remove the scale from your eyes, you're gonna understand. But even though you could still understand, because this is reality. Alright? But a lot of two-thirds of our people are going to stiffen the neck by hearing these things, because they want to uphold this society. They want to keep Babylon to the climax. A lot of them running, multitudes of them travel who leave from the little island where I'm from, alright, from Trinidad, to go Babylon to see that great wonder, to see that great sign. Alright? Thinking that is a wow thing, but indeed it's a wow thing, because there's a sign from the heavens showing or marking or signifying, alright, that Babylon the Great is finished. That sign, alright, gonna complete the ta, alright, the a and the ta, ata, is gonna make a complete X over the land, alright, of Babylon. So you're gonna get X'd out. X mark the spot, and it's so spiritual, alright, it's so spiritual, showing that in the main cities where it's taking place, alright, is Nineveh, alright. And then to even top it off, where the center peak gonna be, there's a little town called Little Egypt. This don't happen by coincidence. This happened by the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, showing that Esau, you're finished. When you start up the sun, I believe it's a while back, alright, I can't get a fixed date, but when you start the sun, you know, when you was going into that matter, alright, to receive the tekel, alright, the word wade. Reading on, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Alright, for like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end is manifest, being made known. So many people, alright, who wouldn't be in the understanding or in the know, gonna even make statements and said that, hey, like, we living in the end times. Yes, indeed, we are. We are living in the end times. We are living in the time of biblical prophecy, alright, which were written aforetime, and hence the reason why the Apostle Paul said, whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for what? For our learning. Because there were a time where everything had to be played out. And now we're to the point where the return of the Messiah is at hand. So that's going back to Acts chapter 2 and verse 20. I read over 19. It says, and I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord. Before the great and notable day of the Lord. Alright, before the great and notable day. These things here is going to make what? Manifestation, as the scripture now says. And the end is going to be made what? Manifest. This is the reason why now you can see brothers on the four corners of the earth, alright, who pushing the truth in all sincerity, start out our apostles and elders, a great millstone, alright, teachers who do real well, alright. You're going to see brothers on the four corners of the earth speaking the same thing. Because this is what the Lord have purpose or have in store for America, aka Babylon the Great, and by extension the world. Because the world is about to receive great judgment also. Alright, it says, for like as all thing that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And who is the end? One of the manifestation was understanding who the wicked is. Alright? And he don't want to bear his own identity knowing that he's going to be destroyed. Alright? Because they know fully well who they are. The Rothschilds, the elites, the Goupons, they know who they are. And they know who we are. Alright? They know we are the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They know that. And the prophets is the sign of your eviction notice. Every time the Lord is about to destroy a city, alright, he sent forth his prophet. His prophets. Alright? So this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6. It talks about the end being made manifest. Alright, these signs in the heaven, a great day, April the 8th, alright, signifies a great judgment going to come. Alright, Jacob trouble, you know, mandatory forcing Sihip, alright, World War III in the upmakings, alright, wars and rumors of wars. You can see nations pushing the button, alright, certain nations making great moves like Russia, alright, great moves, deploying the first robot army on the borderline by Ukraine, because America started to push themselves now, alright, Israel evacuating the embassy over there in the land there. Hey, a lot of things, a series of things are happening right now, and all this is sanctioned, alright, and it's made manifest through our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And this is what he told us to do. He told us to what? Go forth and sound with voice like a trumpet. Because the trumpet, where they used to use, alright, or the bull's horn, the ram's horn, they used to use this to call the people, alright, to call the people or give them warning, so Israel would have known what to do, alright. And this is what the prophets represents here today, to sound the trumpet, to let the people know, make ready themselves, alright. There's a time to reflect and understand what is taking place here right now. Things gonna get hell of a crazy out here. And if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai ain't on your side, then you ain't gonna have no protection, you ain't gonna have no hedge. And that hedge begins with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and firstly the name. These is great signs happening in the heaven, which most of these people go on there to a door to take out the phone and take video. When nuclear missiles start to fly, I hope you videotape that too. Because this is not on lighting. This is something for real. So he says, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verses 7. He says, you know what, I read from verse 6. He says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Alright, there's the Lord speaking unto Ezra, alright, through an angel. I believe it was Uriel. Alright, the Lord speaking to him, and here the Lord now said, by me all these things were made. Alright, by him, by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, were all these things made. All these nations, all the trees, all the birds, the seas, everything that exists were made by him. Alright, so he says, I read over verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. So this judgment that is about to come down upon Esau Edom ain't going to come by none other but by the Lord. But the Lord set up his prophets to prophesy against Mount Seir. Alright? Prophesy against Babylon, prophesy against Assyria, prophesy against Nineveh, prophesy against Egypt, prophesy against Mount Seir. All these are names, alright, tying into Babylon, America, aka the Great, that bitter city. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follow it? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Alright? Salakia. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, as we just read in 2nd Ezra 9, and now the end is what? The end is manifest. The end manifest. Now the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, scripture says in Daniel chapter 12, and wisdom, knowledge shall increase. 12, and I believe is verse 3. Alright, doing to and fro through the internet. Alright, that is one of the heavy lifter in this ministry, and gain this word out. And so much knowledge out there now, a lot of people understanding who Esau Edom is. Alright, which I can't hide anymore, because the scripture says in Isaiah 47, alright, to uncover the ties. Alright, to uncover the ties. Sit thou in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. There's no throne for thee. You're going to go into a confused state. The Most High Yahweh Hashem is going to bring you down to a confused state. Alright, when the Most High destroy the land, you ain't going to even know where Texas, where Los Angeles, where Washington DC, you ain't going to know none of this shit. Because the Most High Yahweh Hashem is going to destroy that place via nuclear capability. And all these things are recorded in the scriptures. Alright? This is the proposition that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have a righteous indignation for that great city, alright, and that nation called Esau Edom. So he says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So these signs in the heavens is also a signification, alright, of fulfillment of the kingdom of Israel being manifest upon the face of the earth. As the scripture says in Lamentations. If I could just bring this precept here real quick. Alright. This is the book of Lamentation, chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. And this is what the prophets doing, making she naked, showing she revealed, showing she sorcery, showing that witch, showing them sores and bores on your legs. This is what the prophets of the Lord doing, revealing all your wickedness and your lies and your atrocities and the things which you have done to the Lord's people. And the Lord said, he that toucheth thee, and that thee is concerning the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Hispanics, and starting with the elect. Alright? 2/3 of our people are going to die, but they're going to come back in the kingdom. But it's not your right to do so, to touch them and do as you please. But the Lord gave you up to do that, and He's going to hold you accountable for it. Hence the reason why He given these great signs, alright, in the heavens. And as the scripture says, this is the day of the Lord return, the return of the Lord. In Acts chapter 2 and verse 19. And they know it. Hence the reason why they want to shut, like right now, one of my relatives over there in that land right now, you know, and he said, well, we had to close off work by 1 o'clock, you know. Because they know shit going to happen over there in that land. Alright? A lot of things going to kick off around the world, a matter of fact. X being marking the spot. That is your judgment. The Lord is about to bring judgment upon Esau Edom, upon America, aka Babylon the Great. That is the reason why you're seeing this heat, alright, or this turn up of heat amongst these great nations. Alright? They wake up the bear, and the bear ain't going to go back into hibernation anymore. The bear is ready to push buttons. But the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. So this is Lamentation chapter 4 and verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. So just as how we had to drink the cup of affliction, alright, losing our heritage, this cup will not pass unto thee. Alright? It says, because now the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Now bear in mind, the elder shall serve the younger. But the Most High give the elder a fair play. Alright? And He gave him a dwelling place in the kingdom. Alright? And this is what you choose to run your kingdom by. You choose to run your kingdom by deceit, alright, by wickedness, by forgery, by lies. Alright? This is how you decide to rule your kingdom. Understand? As the scripture says in I believe it's in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe unto thee, bloody city. Alright? Everything you have is established by iniquity. That is how you choose to take your regime or your rulership that the Lord have gave unto you. This is the best you could have did. Salak, this is the best that you could have done. Because it was always set in you to do wrong. It's just the reality of how things are. That was your predestination. Meaning that was from the foundation of the world for you to be the way you are. You are created to be wicked. And that is the reason why the Lord Yahweh is showing you that your time is up. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Alright? He will visit. And these signs is visitation there. It's showing you that you know I'm coming. I just letting you know. I just letting you know. And there's the prophets out here making sure and letting you know also. Like watch. Hear what the Lord saying here. The Lord watch the scriptures here. He saw, you see what going on. You understand? The Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright, is coming to render judgment upon the land and upon the people of Idumea. Hence the reason why the Most High setting up all these major places around the world right now. Tumult, alright, some place flooding, some place burning, some places earthquakes, some places wars. Alright? Look at the calamities that go on the face of the earth. Some places heavy judgment of murder. Alright? Heavy murder in the land that we reside in the Caribbean. Alright, Jake shooting Jakes. Hey, the place buck wild right now. Just yesterday I had a conversation with a cop with the line of worker that's doing. We were just talking, you know. And he said, boy, right now I even afraid to work out it with the way how the system going right now. He said these devils, that's what he called them. He said these demons, actually he called them demons. Alright? He called them demons. But this is prophecies. The scripture talk about that in Matthew 24, and I believe it's verse 14. It says, iniquity shall abound, the hearts of many shall wax cold. So you think one has no love in this world anymore? It's that cold world. Things gonna get more crazy. And that is where sedition of men, alright, invading one another gonna come in. So this is a major time. April the 8th signifies a great day. It's a sign in the heavens, alright, which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have leave here, alright, for our learning to show. These prophecies are coming to pass. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elected nation of Israel. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and the great millstone who do rule well. Peace, blessing to the saints and Akim. Mainly the elect brethren pushing the truth on the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make the calling and election show. Shalom.